Yeah, I'm not happy about it, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Tottenham have a manager in Ange Postecoglou, a Australian free scoring manager, and everything's going well there, and I don't like it. And I don't like how I like Ange Postecoglou. As a Chelsea fan, of course, him being the Tottenham manager. I want to talk about it today. Welcome back to Football Yannick. Thank you for joining me. Daily content, of course, here on this channel, reacting on the world of the beautiful game. Speaking about all the big talking points, zing. So if you think you might dig that, friends, why not subscribe and drop a like on the video, because we're back in action here in Football Yannick. I've re-fired up the the furnace of this old channel. I'm trying to fire up again. I think we're nearly on 14,000. I don't actually know where we're on subscribers, but still, join the journey. This is just the beginning. You can be part of it. Like and subscribe. Of course, my team, Chelsea, are enjoying the services of Mauricio Pochettino. Chelsea are rudderless generally, but don't think it's the gaffer's fault, and I kind of maintain that the ex-Tottenham manager and Mauricio Pochettino is still probably the appropriate guy to come in and develop a culture long-term and coach the army of youngsters. But whether he will be the long-term solution for Chelsea, I just don't know. But we're talking about Ange Postecoglou here. So look, I knew there was an Australian geezer managing Scottish club Celtic, and then my knowledge ended. And that was it. I knew Celtic were winning in style and scoring a lot of goals, but I didn't really, looking into it closer. No offense to the Scottish Premiership. And he comes in and I go, this is fun, this Aussie guy, because, it's funny to hear a guy say mate a lot in the Premier League. Like, oh, you can't replace Harry, mate. Oh, I just want to win, mate. Love the game, mate. Oh, mate. And you just think, oh, that's fun. Aussies are fun. They're like relatively nice, carefree people. But this geezer, right? He's just a normal bloke. I've said this to mates, maybe on other platforms before. Football managers are either like peculiar European eccentrics, like, Guardiola or Arteta, or even like, to a degree, like Tuchel and stuff like that, or they're like proper football managers, like, Sam Allardyce and Tony Pulis, etc. There doesn't seem to be anything in between. And then Ange Postecoglou's peculiar and unique because he's just like a regular geezer. He's got a big belly, he doesn't dress flash, he looks like he's popped over to fix your boiler, and I love it. And you can imagine like chewing the fat with him in a pub after the work. The thing is, had it not been going well or looks really messed up at Tottenham, they'd be like, oh, look at this, just a regular bloke. How do you get this job? Do you win a raffle? Do you know what I mean? But the fact how he's doing well and he is this kind of like person, I think is really cool. And I hate it. Like, look, Tottenham, right? They lost their talisman, the England captain, the free-scoring Harry Kane that scored 30 goals last season. Not really 30 Premier League goals. Not many people realised. And people might say, oh, now the big high profile's gone, the noise is gone. It's actually beneficial to Tottenham. And that may be true in some ways, but you still would rather keep Harry Kane than not have Harry Kane. It's as simple as that, man. Like, even if Tottenham fans feel like a peculiar weight is lifted, like, the headlines have gone away, will Harry stay, will Harry go, that's all gone, so there's a bit of alleviation. Maybe they feel like there's less pressure on an individual in a game, and that may all be true. But regardless to the fact, you still have Harry Kane in your team, and he's just gonna bag you loads of goals. Trust me, that's something that other football teams would like. It must be nice. But yes, Ange comes in, they score a lot of goals. I mean, they did get knocked out of the cup by Fulham, but I think they rotated and it's possibly an anomaly. I mean, that is embarrassing. But ultimately, Brentford away, really, really tough game for the first game at London Derby, Community Stadium. They've had big results there. They draw 2-2. And then they absolutely, convincingly beat Manchester United 2-0. Man United looked awful in that game and Tottenham looked really good. Tottenham then go to Bournemouth away, a game they should win, and the game they do win, 2-0, and, multiple goals, clean sheet. And then Burnley as well, and this is what I was super wound up, because they went and 1 goal down to Burnley. We went 1 goal down to Nottingham Forest in the same time, I think, or the same game week. Chelsea just lose 1-0 at home at Stamford Bridge, and Tottenham away. I know it's Turf Moor, but Turf Moor can be a tough place to go, maybe in the more winter months. And they scored 5 goals. including a Son Heung-min hat-trick. So Son's like the man now, moving him into the middle, I think. Maybe time to get him in FPL. And they're just having fun. They're just free scoring. They're having fun. Everybody's happy. Everyone feels involved. You know, he's got James Maddison there, who's looks like he's the one, really, isn't he? He looks like he's just what they need. A proper like number 10. Maddison's like confident. He's got that sort of air of confidence, Maddison, doesn't he? And he's taking Harry Kane's number 10, like no problem really. He's like, yeah, I'll have it, give it here. And yeah, and the new side, Basuma looks reborn. He looked like, you know, under Conte, he was like frozen out, but Basuma looks like the actual player he was at Brighton. Sarr looks like a good acquisition. Like I said, the aforementioned Maddison looks reborn. Pedro Porro looks way better. And then of course Son as well, like up front. The goalkeeper as well, like the goalkeeper, Vicario, I thought he was going to be a bit of a banter goalkeeper, but he's started pretty well. You know, they've done some business. They haven't gone mental, yet they look good. Now, my team's done mental business, and we don't look good. I mean, there's probably something to say for cohesion there, but apparently there's just the way. Now, I don't want to. This isn't a video about Chelsea. I do think Pochettino is the appropriate character to try and settle, you know, the kindergarten that is Chelsea Football Club. He's good at coaching youngsters, and he's renowned for building a culture, and the culture's just not there to be built. But the way Ange has just come into Tottenham, he's just made everyone feel loved. He's just got that sort of likability, that sort of, you know, positive communication. And like I said, he's just so unintimidating. He's got his ideas, they work, he'll be a mate. It looks like he's just not going to upset anyone. And I really, really hate it. That made me feel good when they got eliminated from the cup midweek from Fulham. Maybe, and then that was on penalties as well, I think, wasn't it? I mean, it might be an anomaly. Look, I'm trying to deal with my existential crisis of wanting this guy to do well and wanting Tottenham to do badly. So it's terrible, really. Look, I'm not saying I want Ange Postecoglou at Chelsea. Like, you know, if someone said in the summer, oh, you're going to appoint this guy, I'd be like, oh, Jesus Christ, the Celtic manager, like, what's happening here? And I think he was even mentioned at one point, you know, if someone said, look, him or Pochettino, I'd probably say, well, Pochettino. And I wouldn't necessarily swap now. I do still believe the way our model is of buying these South American players and stuff, that Pochettino probably does suit the initial phases of our plan, in inverted commas. But I've got, you know, I'm just envious. Free scoring Tottenham Hotspur. Hold on, let me rephrase that sentence. Harry Kane-less free scoring Tottenham Hotspur with the Aussie, you know, plumber leading the way and just being super chill and everyone's having fun. It needs to end, you know. It needs to end. So hopefully it will. But joking aside, big respect to Postecoglou. Tottenham fans must be having a lovely time. Just terrible scenes, really. And I wanted to talk about it. As I do talk about anything, I want to talk about along the way. So let me know what you think. Comment. Please do like and subscribe. I am uploading every single day. And you're welcome to join the fun. So thanks for joining me. I look forward to reading your comments as always. And I'll see you soon. Peace.